How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. And I've talked about it, I think, in pretty much every one of our last card videos, so we're finally getting to it today. We are going to be ripping into this box of 90 score Series 2 football. There's no real notable rookies in here. I guess probably the most valuable one would be the Bill Romanowski rookie, and then there's some like lesser names like Leroy Butler, Haywood Jeffries, guys like that. But again, nothing crazy in here. The Emmitt Smith rookie card can only be found in the factory sets, which I probably mentioned when we did Series 1. But getting back to a big old wax box here. So here's a look at our packs. First packs we've ripped since our last couple of videos were checking out that crazy lot of like 70s or 70s football and basketball and 80s baseball. So time for some more junk wax. That's what we're here for. Some good old cheap old junk wax. Hall of Famer there, Kevin Green. He's a little bit dinged up. In case anybody didn't see our Series 1 box, here's a look at the design. Again, nothing crazy for rookies, so we're mostly hunting for Hall of Famers like this guy, Jerry Rice. That's a pretty nice one. Pretty clean shape on that. I should say we're basically looking for the big name Hall of Famers. Rod Woodson would not qualify for me anyways. There's our first rookie. Another one, Ronaldo Turnbull, Fred Washington, and then Otis Anderson, the last one there. Definitely Rice is the best card there. There's lots of football's kind of weird. It's not really like baseball. Like there's a lot of guys that are in the Hall of Fame that I'm sure fans wouldn't know who they are. Whereas I feel like that's not really the case in baseball. Like Art Monk, how many people are really aware that that's a Hall of Fame player? Like obviously I know people would know Jim Rice, Jerry Rice, Blair Thomas, noted rookie bust. So yeah, it's kind of different with football. You can be a football Hall of Famer, and that doesn't really mean your cards are collectible by any stretch of the means. Like, I can't imagine there's too many, I don't know, I could be wrong. If there is one out there, there's our first Patriot, Stanley Morgan. If there is one out there, let me know in the comments, but I can't imagine there's too many Aeneas Williams collectors out there. In case nobody knows who that is, that's a Arizona Cardinals Hall of Famer. Jeff George. I don't know if that's actually his rookie or not. I think it might be. Either way, not too much value to that. There's another kind of rookie bust, I guess. I don't know. Jeff George, I would say, had a decent career, but for sure, for being as highly touted of a prospect and as high of a draft pick as he was, he did not quite. There's our next Patriot. He didn't quite turn out to be what people thought he could be, at the time anyways. Not that I was really old enough to remember. There's the Leroy Butler rookie card. I suppose we will set that one down on the screen. Like I said, the probably the most valuable one would be Bill Romanowski, but even so, there's really not a ton of value to that. Not really a ton of value to, I don't think, any of these 90 scorecards. They were super overproduced. Irving Fryer, the next one for the Patriots pile. This is probably one of the more overproduced. Super Bowl 25. Wow, one of the more overproduced. There's the Bill Romanowski rookie card, so we hit that one pretty early on. You can see that one is quite off-centered, but not too bad, so we probably will find a couple of those, would be my guess. Although you never know, but like I said, there's still quite a bit to go here in this box. We're just getting started here. And to break kayfabe a little bit, we've got some football going on in the background. My fantasy football season is pretty much in the toilet, so out of frustration I said the hell with it, let's rip some packs. There's a nice Lawrence Taylor, or a cool looking Lawrence Taylor anyways. That is just a base card, not an insert. Really, if I'm remembering correctly, I don't think there really is any inserts here in 90 score. Lamar Lathan rookie card. But yeah, anyways, my fantasy season is pretty much in the dumps. It's crazy. Like even on my good weeks, I still, my good weeks I would end up facing, the team that had the high score of the week out of the entire league. So basically, I would have, I don't know. There's a nice hot gun, John Elway. There was a couple of occasions where All-Pro Reggie White, I would have beat like basically everybody in league except for the person I was playing against. So yeah, it's not that my team was bad. I just had some really horrible luck. Kind of hard to have a bad team when you've got Justin Herbert, Tyreek Hill, DK Metcalf. I mean, it's not like my lineup is bad. Running back situation, a little iffy, but Carson was okay for a little bit. I had actually traded Zeke for, there's another Irving Fryer. Traded Ezekiel Elliott for Tyreek Hill and Carson, and there was like a bunch of other guys involved in that deal. I think I already talked about that, but anyways, yeah, it didn't really seem to do much of a difference. I'd have a game where Tyreek Hill would explode, but I would still lose, so what good is that if it doesn't wind up giving you a victory in the end? Next pack here, Jarvis Williams. Hello, Jarvis. Speaking of Jarvis, Franco Harris, Hall of Famer. Speaking of Jarvis, make sure you go back and check out our Marvel's Avenger video recently, for all you video game heads out there and Marvel fans. It's a pretty fun one. I may or may not do another stream of that, even though that's not really our current ongoing series. If you're new to the channel, I will do a series, or like a campaign mode, streaming one game, Herschel Walker, Ground Force, another Crunch Crew, Lawrence Taylor, Joe Montana, Record Breakers. I will do a video game series like a campaign mode, and then break that up with some one-off games in between. That was Marvel's Avengers was one of our one-off games. Of course, we've got Last Stop ongoing right now. If you're into story-driven games, or like Telltale style games. It's not a Telltale game, but there's All-Pro Lawrence Taylor, Hot Gun Randall Cunningham. If you're into that style of game, it is exactly like that. Pretty interesting story. Eric Green. I have an interesting story about Eric Green, but it's probably too personal. My close friends know. Derek Thomas there, he's in the Hall of Fame. Moving right along here, getting close to halfway through this box. And again, nothing overly crazy yet, although we did come across Montana already, which is pretty nice. Next Patriot, Ken Sims. There is Vince Lombardi. Another Lawrence Taylor. This might be the Lawrence Taylor hot box. And there is another Romanowski rookie card. That one is definitely centered better than the first one we found, so we're up to 2 on that so far. Romanowski hot box, perhaps. Still quite a few packs to go, so I'm not really sure why Emmitt Smith didn't. That wasn't too clean of a rip there. Not really sure why Emmitt Smith didn't wind up in packs and why he was only part of the factory set. That's pretty unusual. There's another Montana record breaker. Starting to see a bunch of doubles now. Rocket Man Andre Reed, our next Hall of Fame player. Mark Ingram, not to be confused. Cortez Kennedy, rookie card. He is in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if this is like that's technically his rookie card or not, but I don't remember seeing that one on the checklist when I was looking at the Series 2 checklist. But not too bad nonetheless. Cortez Kennedy, like I said, another one of those like minor Hall of Famers, just like this guy here, Patriot Andre Tippett. I think I probably have that one already. Sterling Sharp, Rocket Man. Cool design on those. Not quite animation cards. There's our boy Barry Sanders, All-Pro. There's another one that I think I've already got that one in my Barry Sanders PC. Pretty sure I talked about it in the Series 1 rip, but I've previously ripped Series 1 and 2 of this. There was a number of like football card videos that I did that just for whatever reason when I was like trying to save them. There's Tim Brown, next Hall of Famer. When I was trying to save them on my laptop, the file like got corrupted or somehow or another. I honestly have no idea what happened. Joe Montana and Steve Largent. But anyways, I lost all of those videos, so Score Series 1 and 2 were part of that. So this is a revisit for me and first time for the channel. And for the younger collectors out there, possibly a first time seeing it for you all. You should be able to find this at, I don't know, probably like your LCS or whatever. There's another Jerry Rice All-Pro one there. And a box on this shouldn't cost you, these days, I'd say, shouldn't cost you more than 20 bucks at the most. I mean, honestly, it probably should be less than that, but just because things are still a little bit hectic, they've definitely calmed down a good amount from where we were at some months back. But another cool design there on the ground force. And Joe Montana again. But yeah, so you shouldn't pay more than 20 bucks for a box of this. Doug Flutie for the Pats pile. Honestly, you're probably not even going to get $20 worth of value out of this. So that's why I say it's really not even worth that, but compared to you know, prices on other things, if you're just looking for something to rip, it's always fun if the price is fair. Bo Jackson record breaker. Another Bruce Matthews, Percy Snow draft class. It's a pretty bum 1990 draft class when you think about it. Honestly, Emmitt Smith is really or well, no, because Cortez Kennedy, Emmitt Smith and Cortez Kennedy both made it into the Hall. But there wasn't even like a ton of guys who hung around on rosters for like, you know, even decent careers. I mean, there was a few, but not as many as you would think, especially considering how many guys get drafted in the NFL, and especially considering how many guys were getting drafted into the NFL back in these days. Here's another rookie card, Maurice Hurst for the Pats pile once again. Not sure which 90s score ones I have in my Patriots PC. So it's always kind of fun to go back and look through them once again, just to see which ones I actually do have. Mike Singletary is in the Hall. Aaron Wallace, I think he flamed out. Eric Green had an okay career. There's another Leroy Butler. Don't think we need to put two down on the table. Ed Reynolds. And then, don't know how to pronounce that guy's last name. Dan Fike, I assume. You also may have noticed that finally the AC is not going on in the background. Just when I think I'm out of the woods and can take that out the window, we get another pretty warm day. There's a Ted Hendricks. We found one of his, what was it now, like a 75, 79 maybe? 79 Topps cards, Ricky Prohl rookie card. Found him in that 70s little white box lot, whatever you want to call it there. Not the last video we did with the baseball and the basketball, but the one before that. Next pack here. First up, Joe Kelly. Mike Merriweather. Chris Chandler. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. He had at least a couple of good seasons. Cedric Jones, I think that might be a rookie card. Keaton Kant's rookie. I've seen a bunch of this guy, Burn Brostek. That sounds like sounds like the name that Creative Services would give like the new signing to the WWE Performance Center. Like they changed the name of Rick Steiner's son. He was going by Rex Steiner. They changed his name to Braun Breaker. So stupid. Anyways, enough wrestling talk for you football fans. Don't want to scare too many people away. We're more than halfway through the box now. Hopefully everybody's stuck with us to this point. Let's see what else we can find in here. If you're still with us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. Any kind of likes always help out the channel. And as always, if you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button, push it like salt and pepper. You can smash the subscribe button, whatever you want to do, as long as you use it. Use it before you lose it. Not that you would ever lose it. Alexander Wright rookie card. James Williams. Another Blair Thomas, Mr. Bust. He was a super high draft pick. I want to say he might have even... He may have been picked before Emmitt Smith. I can't remember off the top of my head. But somebody go look that up and let me know down in the comments down below. Did Blair Thomas get drafted before Emmitt Smith? I want to say he did, but again, I'm not sure. Jack Lambert, the Hall of Famer. Sterling Sharp, All-Pro. Blair Thomas, another in the long line of New York Jets draft busts. Boy, they have been awful for a lot of years. Outside of, what, 2 seasons maybe with Mark Sanchez? Oh, this pack did me in. Now pull it off screen. Let me pull it off screen so I can load it with Bill Romanowski rookie cards. Ozzie Newsome, longtime, was he like the director of football operations or like the general manager or whatever for the Baltimore Ravens? I think he was the general manager or like an executive of some sort. Derek Thomas again, because I feel like he was executive of the year a number of times, just for doing a great job with the Ravens front office for decades. I feel like it was decades anyways. Next up, Michael Cofer, Sammy Smith, seen a few of him. I think we might be down to pretty much all doubles at this point. Another Barry Sanders there, Jerry Rice. So we've definitely found some big names. Bill Romanowski rookie card. Third one of those we've come across. So I guess if you were looking to, for whatever reason, complete a set of this, and that was the only card you needed, go out and pick yourself up a box of 90 Score Series 2, because you might end up with 3 of them, perhaps 4 or 5, who knows. I think we got either 4 or 8 packs left to go here. Another Steve Largent. That was another one we saw in those 70s cards. Saw Steve Largent on a team leaders card with 3 other guys that I don't recall who they were. And final 8 packs here. Not sure who that's supposed to be. Somebody from the Denver Broncos. And it almost looked like we had, actually, I don't know, I guess these are just kind of like nondescript, very nondescript players on the pack designs, which is unusual because clearly Score had permission from the NFLPA to use the players, and permission from the NFL to use the team logos. So, I don't know. Another kind of wonky thing about 90 Scores. Why did they do that with the guys on the front of the packs? Like, who is this supposed to be? Number 28 for the 49ers. I don't know who the heck that is. Why wouldn't you make that Jerry Rice? I don't know. Sounds like smart marketing to me. But then again, I never ran a card company. But also, then again, I never ran a card company into the ground. Of course, Panini owns Score, so possibly a number of bad decisions made by Score. Like overproducing the hell out of their product. 6 packs to go here. Oh good, we can watch some highlights about how bad the Patriots are in the background as well. I shouldn't say that. I wasn't really expecting a ton out of them, even though they had made a quote-unquote big splash in free agency by spending a buttload of money, which is quite unusual. But with a rookie QB, another John Elway there, you can't really expect a ton with a rookie QB. The defense kind of has been disappointing at times as well, which was a bit of a surprise. They're supposed to be a strength of the team. But, like, especially that Houston game, they looked pretty awful there. And, Patriots really lucked out getting a win. Bruce Armstrong, Tim Brown before that, another Andre Tippett. Buck Buchanan, that's a Hall of Famer that I'm not familiar with. Anthony Munoz is in the Hall. But again, that would be considered a lesser one, in my opinion, since he's, I can't remember if I put that one in the pile yet or not. Since there's the Haywood Jeffries rookie. Anthony Munoz is a offensive lineman. There's not a ton of clamor and screaming for the camp of collectors of offensive linemen. Nothing against Anthony Munoz. Ricky Jackson, is he in too? I feel like he might be. Reggie White, he definitely is in there. Chet Brooks. It's kind of weird also right now seeing, I don't remember if I put Ed Reynolds down or not, seeing players wearing jersey numbers corresponding to, you know, what they used to be. Like, receivers had to wear numbers in the 80s, and then that was later on they added, like, the teens to that. But, of course, anybody can wear pretty much whatever number they want now. Or actually, yeah, they can wear any number they want at this point, as long as somebody else doesn't already have it claimed. Another Jerry Rice Rocket Man, Ronnie Lott All-Pro. First time seeing that one, I think, at the bottom of the box here. Only 3 packs to go. Randy Dixon, Darren Nelson, seen a few of him. And Maury Buford, that's an awkward looking one, as he's about ready to boot that ball downfield. Last 2 packs here. As we definitely beat our race against the 30-minute mark. Speaking of marks, there's Mark Rippon. That's weird. I wonder if I say Barry, if Barry Sanders will appear next. 1, 2, 3, Barry. Nope, it was Jimmy Jones. Percy Snow, 1990 class, another Cortez Kennedy class card. Michael Ball, Ernie Jones, and then Tony Eason. The last one there as we hit our final pack. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in to this edition of Headlocks and Hot Packs. I don't have any cards lined up just yet, so that's why you need to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the crazy finds we get. Sometimes we find crazy things. Seems like my mom is finding more crazy things lately than me, but that's okay. But again, we've always got so much content going on, you don't want to miss any of it, because you never know what we will find. The last one, Matt Barr there, so that'll do it for our 90 score rip. We did come across 3 of the Romanowski rookies. We've got a nice star pile and a nice Patriots pile there. Again, nothing crazy. This is just kind of like a nice chill, fun rip. Again, like I said, my fantasy team's getting squashed, so this gave me something else to do. So thank you, everybody, for distracting me from that for a little bit. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon here next time for some more Headlocks and Hot Packs.